that giant 8-inch. All right, so this time out, this is back in January when we were out on the state park backwaters in the Mississippi River, going in a really shallow backwater lake, going after all panfish, perch, crappies, bluegills. We did okay, but we didn't max out. It was a cold day that day. We had a lot of cold weather. Like I said, this is back in January. So enjoy the video. All right, so this time out, we were on the backwaters of the Mississippi River at a state park. And as you can see on the map here, we go across a very sketchy channel. Now this is a backwater channel of the Mississippi River. And when you don't have a really cold, nice winter, sometimes that doesn't freeze up the best. And it gets really scary, and some people have fallen through in that area. So you need that really cold weather to really make that channel really safe. Well, anyway, we got back there because of how cold it's been in January, and we put the hammer on crappies, perch, and bluegills. We didn't max out. We didn't have the best day, but we couldn't use our Vexillars because it was so shallow water, plus there was so much weeds back there where if we do try to use our Vexillar, we just marked the weeds. So here you go. Enjoy us. Backwaters of the Mississippi River after some panfish. Right there, I think, is the keeper. Pretty sure. About 4 to 3 feet, really weedy. Vexillar won't work in this spot, so it's making it rough. And then probably a 12 or 11-inch yellow perch on a tiny little jig, 3 to 4 feet of water. Look at that perch. Wow. Alright, I think I'm finding something. This hole, that hole over there, in this direction. All that back here. That's where we started, is right behind me, but I'm catching them over here. I don't know, that might be number 2 for a bluegill. Right down at a state park. Mississippi River backwaters. Yeah, really hard bite. I think that's number 2. This one ain't gonna make the cut, so this one goes back. Tiny little pink jig, that's all I'm using. Well, that one's definitely over 8. Nice tiny little tap, and then he quit, and then he came back and just slammed it. Look at that big old crappie. Oh. Jig right down in its mouth. There we go. The tip downs ain't doing nothing. This is all jig in action today in 3 to 4 feet of water. Weedy bay. Backwaters. Big crappie. Not even lunch. We got 5 of them already. It's not even noon yet. Well, noon hour rolled around. We almost had a whole hour of no bites. And then they're starting to bite again around 1 o'clock. It's right after 1 o'clock. There's another eater. Look at that one. That's a brute. But yeah, and there's another. That makes like 6 fish. That one's probably our biggest. That's a nice one. So that sunfish was right over 8 inches. Between 8.5 and 9. That's our biggest one, bluegill. Smallest one. Another small one. 1 o'clock rolled around, we got a bite. Now that guy just came and smacked my little jig. Probably close to 9 inches again right there. He just smacked it. Just smacked it like a bass. Wow. I gotta measure that. Oh, that's probably definitely over 9. Alright, that is the first 9-incher. Almost 2 o'clock and they're all getting little. Yeah. Pink little jig. Bonus bass, big largemouth, probably around 15 inches. There he goes back. Yeah. That was a nice little fight. Well, all the bluegills are getting small. Another hour later and we finally got probably another keeper right there. So slow, but we're getting them. This one's got some battle scars. Yeah. Really slow out here. So, just using waxies. 6-pound test, suffix advance, around 20 degrees, no sun today, it's all clouds. Slow. That's what I'm using. Cold steel.